Jessica never imagined her entire life savings would disappear in the blink of an eye. She wasn't careless or reckless. She was careful, smart, ambitious. But ambition, it turns out, is exactly what made her the perfect target. Jessica in her apartment, sitting at her desk. Her hands tremble as she stares at her laptop screen. Tears well up in her eyes, and her breathing grows unsteady. The confirmation email was supposed to be a step forward, the beginning of a brighter future. Instead, it became the first chapter of her nightmare. The numbers in her bank account had dwindled to almost nothing, and the realization hit her like a freight train. She'd been scammed. Jessica slams her laptop shut, her expression shifting from despair to a determined glare. Jessica, whispering,
"This can't be real. I'll make him pay."
This is the story of how a young entrepreneur, a fake millionaire, and a web of lies turned Des Moines into ground zero for one of the largest social media scams the city had ever seen. The illusion unfolds. Des Moines, a city of dreamers, and Jessica was one of its brightest. 2 jobs, fueled by ambition, all to launch her online startup. Jessica sips cold coffee at her desk, scrolling on her laptop. One late night, fueled by caffeine and determination, a flashy Instagram reel stopped her in her tracks. Then came Alex Morgan. He didn't just talk the talk, he looked the part. A perfectly tailored suit, a Rolex that screamed success, stepping off a private jet like it was the most natural thing in the world.
What's stopping you from living the life you deserve? Financial freedom is just one decision away. Join my exclusive course today and learn how to make $10,000 a week with zero risk.
The caption read, "Join my exclusive course today and learn how to make $10,000 a week with zero risk." Jessica wasn't naive. She'd seen the scams, the fake gurus, but something about Alex felt different. Maybe it was the testimonials, the millions of followers, or maybe it was the desperate hope that this could be her way out. $1,000, a month's rent, a lifeline for her startup. It was a gamble, a huge one, but the promise of financial freedom, it was too tempting to resist. Jessica thought she was stepping into a brighter future.
Welcome to Wealth Mastery.
But the moment she clicked submit, her life started unraveling in ways she couldn't imagine. The cracks begin to show. Jessica sits at her desk late at night, surrounded by empty coffee cups and scattered notes. Her screen glows with Alex Morgan's Wealth Mastery course portal. Jessica dove headfirst into Alex Morgan's course, eager to learn the secrets that would transform her life. The modules began with broad advice: cut back on spending, set financial goals, explore passive income streams. It wasn't groundbreaking, but Jessica chalked it up to laying the foundation. Maybe the real value comes later, she thought. But as the lessons progressed, her optimism started to waver. A few days later, Jessica frowning at her notebook. Her notes are scattered with vague phrases: leverage your network, invest strategically, and flip real estate with no upfront capital. The advice felt hollow, big ideas with no real steps to implement them. One video claimed Alex made millions flipping real estate without spending a dime. Another insisted his fortune came from cryptocurrency investments. The contradictions were glaring, but Jessica wasn't ready to give up. Then came the community chat, the part of the program Alex promised would be a game changer. Jessica logging into the chat room. Messages flood the screen. Just closed a $15,000 deal. Thanks, Alex. And this course is worth every penny. The chat room seemed vibrant, full of people claiming incredible success. But the longer Jessica scrolled, the more uneasy she felt. None of the posts offered specifics. No one shared how they achieved their results, only generic praise for Alex's methods. Jessica types, "Has anyone had success with the strategies? Would love to hear specifics." Her message goes unanswered as the chat fills with emojis and unrelated comments. When Jessica's questions were ignored, her suspicions deepened. That's when she received a private message from a fellow member, Nathan Collins. Jessica sitting on her couch, reading Nathan's message on her phone. Jessica, softly, "Hey, I've been in this group for 3 months. None of it's real. Be careful." Jessica types back, "What do you mean?" Nathan explained everything. The success stories, fabricated. The flashy testimonials, staged. Some of the group members weren't even real people. They were bots or paid accounts designed to keep the illusion alive. Nathan's text messages filling the screen. "I lost $5,000 on this course and got nothing in return. I've been digging into Alex. He rents those cars. The testimonials are fake. You're not alone." Jessica's heart sank as the truth settled in. She wasn't just struggling with a difficult program. She was the victim of a carefully constructed scam. The life Alex sold wasn't real. His wealth wasn't real. But the consequences for people like Jessica and Nathan, those were painfully real. Jessica receives another message from Nathan.
"I've been looking into this guy for weeks. If you're ready to fight back, let's talk."
Jessica was at a crossroads. She could cut her losses and walk away, or she could join Nathan to uncover the truth. But taking on someone as powerful as Alex Morgan would mean risking everything. Unmasking the illusion. Jessica and Nathan are seated in a bustling coffee shop. The camera zooms in on their tense faces, while chatter and the clinking of coffee cups fill the background. Jessica pulls out a folder of printed screenshots, and Nathan scrolls through his phone, visibly frustrated. Jessica and Nathan wasted no time. Over the next few days, they pieced together a mountain of evidence that revealed Alex Morgan's glittering empire was nothing more than smoke and mirrors. Adding depth to the investigation, Nathan highlighting duplicate testimonials on Alex's course page, with split-screen images showing the same photos used under different names. Another shot shows Jessica using a reverse image search on a photo of Alex with a luxury car, revealing its listing on a rental site. Rental cars, staged photo shoots, and fake testimonials were just the beginning. As they combed through Alex's online presence, they discovered he had created over a dozen shell companies to funnel money from unsuspecting victims. These companies operated under names designed to sound legitimate, like Morgan Ventures and Elite Wealth Strategies. But digging deeper revealed that they were nothing more than empty LLCs with no real business activity. Nathan showing Jessica a spreadsheet on his laptop. Names, amounts, and dates flash on the screen. Nathan.
"Look at this. Dozens of payments funneled to offshore accounts. It's all connected to Alex."
The deeper they dug, the more horrifying the scope of the scam became. Alex Morgan had not just targeted Jessica and Nathan. There were hundreds, maybe thousands of victims. Jessica in her apartment staring at her laptop. A photo of Alex on a yacht fills the screen. She closes her laptop and leans back, visibly shaken. Jessica, thinking,
How many people did he destroy? How did I not see it sooner?
Jessica struggled with guilt and anger, but as she stared at the evidence they'd gathered, she realized she had a choice: dwell on her mistakes or fight back. Jessica dialing a hotline for financial crime victims, Nathan emailing potential victims, and Detective Willis reviewing files in her office. Realizing they couldn't do it alone, Jessica reached out to organizations like the National Consumer Protection Bureau, while Nathan began contacting other victims he found through social media. Each story they uncovered painted the same picture: promises of financial freedom, followed by heartbreak and financial ruin. Detective Harper Willis, pacing in her office holding a stack of documents, a voiceover from the detective plays.
This wasn't just a case of false advertising. It was organized crime on a massive scale. He knew exactly what he was doing, and he didn't care about the lives he destroyed.
Dramatic arrest. A grand networking event at a luxury hotel. Alex is surrounded by cameras and fans as he boasts about his latest investment success. The tension builds as Detective Willis and her team walk purposefully through the crowd, their badges glinting under the chandeliers. Alex Morgan believed he was untouchable, but the walls of his empire were closing in. As he mingled with his adoring fans, the authorities closed the final chapter of his carefully crafted illusion. Detective Willis approaches Alex, handcuffs in hand. Gasps ripple through the crowd as Alex is led away, his confident smirk replaced by a look of shock. The arrest made headlines nationwide, exposing Alex Morgan as one of the most prolific social media scammers of the decade. His empire crumbled overnight, leaving his victims with a bittersweet sense of justice. Jessica and Nathan leading a workshop in a community center. A slide on a projector screen reads, "How to Spot Social Media Scams." Participants nod as Jessica shares her experience. For Jessica, the journey didn't end with Alex's downfall. She partnered with local organizations to raise awareness and help others avoid falling victim to similar schemes. Jessica, addressing participants.
It's easy to feel ashamed or embarrassed, but remember, this isn't your fault. Scammers prey on hope and trust. The best thing you can do is stay informed and protect yourself.
Jessica's story became a beacon of hope, proving that even in the darkest moments there's a path forward. Together, she and Nathan helped others reclaim their power and protect their dreams.
They say money talks, but nowadays it's screaming lies through your screen.